Joseph P2, welcome to the Coffee Pot. My name is Chishi Zed.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Woman who's been married for only 3 weeks, get this, refuses to cook for her new husband. Don't believe me? Check it out for yourself. Let's get it.
I've been married for 3 weeks, 3 weeks today. And for the past 3 weeks, I haven't made dinner once, but without a fail, well, the first week was our honeymoon. So for the past 2 weeks, every day around 5 o'clock, my husband says, "What's for dinner? What's for dinner?" I don't know. You tell me. You tell me what you want for dinner, because I'll go pick it up for you. I haven't cooked. I didn't cook before we got married. I don't know who he thinks he married. I didn't sign up for this. We're having Chili's tonight. It's really bizarre to me. I know, don't come at me in the comments, "Oh my God, you need to cook your temple wife." I know. I don't like doing dishes. I don't like standing. I don't like thinking of, and you have to go to the store and you have to find everything you need to, get a grip. Not for me. Also, my lipstick is all gone. Just the lip liner remains. I don't hate it.
All right, so this is an important one. We're going to talk about it real quick. 2 things. Number one, guys, gentlemen, this is what happens when you marry a feminist. She almost said that with pride. Like, who did you think you married? I don't cook. She almost said that with pride. The fact that she's denying to cook for her man as he asks, this is only 3 weeks into the marriage, as he asks for her to cook him dinner. The second thing is, this is why it's so important, gentlemen, to have conversations about expectations in that marriage. And I'll even take it a step further, because I don't think I've ever said this before. Even more than expectations, start implementing. This is very important, especially for you guys who still value marriage and you are taking steps towards that with the chick and you're not yet officially married. Take steps towards seeing if that woman can actually follow through with the type of marriage that she's agreeing to get into with you. What do I mean? I mean, like, if you expect your chick to, because listen, a lot of chicks today just don't know how to cook, first of all. But if you're expecting for her to at least make you a sandwich, let's say once a week, or cook a full course meal, if you're lucky enough to have a woman who can do that, then start setting the expectations for that now. Pay close attention. I'm not saying do it so that you realize that she can't cook or that she sucks at it so you can let her go, but so that she knows exactly what will be expected for her, the same way she has expectations for you, because you will always have the burden of performance in that relationship. Because women can get into marriages and they can say, well, I did not think it was going to be this hard. Everything from washing dishes to cleaning to all those things. Don't just accept a verbal yes, right? That's my advice to you. And so this man messed up. He didn't have the conversation beforehand, so there's no expectation of her to cook, and he valued that, and he should have had that conversation. How do I know he valued that? How do you know, Chisha? Well, because he's asking her to do it. She says for the 3rd week in a row, and they've only been married 3 weeks, and she's saying no. So he valued that, didn't have the conversation, and so he can expect that this will continue to be an issue going forward. It will most likely never be resolved, because setting that expectation at least gives you enough leverage to say, hey, you did agree to this. But if you never even brought it up, she'll always look at that man and say, you knew what this was. Now you expect me to be this woman who cooks and cleans. This chick says she doesn't even like to wash dishes. This man is effed. So he can enjoy arguing that for the rest of his life until, for as long as this marriage lasts. And also he can enjoy cooking for himself and washing the majority of the dishes and cleaning doing the majority of the housework. Incredible. But of course, this was a pretty controversial post. And surprisingly, a lot of women actually disagreed with her response to her husband. For example, this woman who responded back and says, he should drop your ASS yesterday. And she responded, this is what she had to say. Let's get it.
I'm so sorry about the video I made yesterday about not cooking. A lot of people were upset by it. Old people were like, well, specifically the old men, they said, it's your job as a wife to cook. The old women were also triggered by it. They said, it should be an honor to cook for your husband. Da, da, da. It's not an honor. It's not. Maybe I had a family. Maybe if I didn't have a job, it'd be an honor. Not right now. It's not an honor. This is nice. And a lot of people were saying, why can't your husband cook? Like, come in for him.
So she's saying it's not an honor to cook for her man. She doesn't view it as an honor to prepare a meal and nurture, provide nutrition for her man. This is modern women for you. Let's keep listening.
And my husband works like 12-hour days, and it's like an hour and a half away. So he leaves at like 4:15 every morning, and he comes home around like 7. So that's not really feasible. Like, I'm supposed to be cooking it, and I'm not. My husband called me today while at work, and he was like, oh, I want to go to the Mexican restaurant for dinner. And so I was like, okay. Speaking of dinner, I made a TikTok yesterday, and people are upset about it. Like, I have an anti-bullying filter on it right now. I have to filter every single comment that goes there. I have to approve or delete it. When he asked me what's for dinner, it's not like he's asking me, like, what are you cooking? He's just asking, like, what are we eating? Because he's hungry, obviously. And so he goes and he looks at the TikTok and he sends me this. Hilarious. And like, he cooks with
Poor guy. Poor guy. Oh, he's lost for real.
he's home when he's not working. He cooks every single day because he's good at it, because he enjoys it. He maybe, I don't know if he enjoys it, but he's good at it and his food is yummy. And I like was never taught to cook. My mom didn't cook. It was just not really a thing. And so I want to cook. I would like to know recipes and things, but it's just not me right now. I'll keep trying. I don't know. So yeah, I use Cascade dish pods for my laundry because my husband has like oil and chemicals on his clothes, so it gets them all out. I use just these regular pods from Sam's Club because my clothes aren't that dirty.
So, guys, as you can tell, the husband is. It seems like it's this playful thing. These are serious discussions in a relationship, in a marriage. Don't believe that her saying to the internet, "It is not an honor to cook for my man, and I don't cook. Who do you think you married?" Like, that attitude will not fare well in a relationship.
I'm gonna put these in this thing. Ooh, ooh, cute. Don't like how it's not full. Sorry to everybody. It's not aesthetically full.
What is going
I'm so
on?
sorry if I upset anybody. Most of the mean comments are deleted, but people know in their hearts what they said. One person said I should be ashamed to call myself a woman. Okay, that's bold. But yeah, I will try to start cooking. Maybe I'll cook for you guys. The issue is also that I am a picky eater, and so I only like cheese pizza and quesadillas and chicken tenders. So it gets old after a while,
All right, guys, there you go. You heard it for yourself. And it almost seems like the comments convinced her to actually start cooking a little bit. Let's check out some of these comments. Next comment here says, if you didn't do it before, don't start now. So they're like, don't get the pattern started. And somebody else here says, don't start or you will be expected to do it forever. I'm 70, been cooking 50 years, and still he looks at me to buy, plan, prepare, and serve meals each and every day. 70-year-olds are on TikTok. That's kind of crazy. Somebody else here says, just wait till you have kids. They never stop asking for food. Somebody else here added, this, OMG, it never ends. Somebody else here says, never. And when they are teens, it's like they eat as frequently as infants again. She goes on to say, no, another comment here says, OMG, they're constantly hungry. Yes. And somebody else here, a chick added, I'm loving this new woman era. So she's talking about this era of women not cooking. And another comment here says, genius. Don't set the expectation, 22 years, and I am tired of planning cooking and then cleaning it. So here's the thing. I have no problem with even a 50-50 split of cooking and chores within a household if that's the most efficient way to get things done. You know, as a leader, as the head of that household, if you decide like, you know what, I need to step up and help clean, help cook. Yes, we have to be practical here. But this is not what these women are talking about. They're talking about rebelling from this expectation to cook at all for your man. Here's another comment that says he can cook. Another comment here that says if you work too, no, duties are 50-50. And that's it. Guys, listen, of course, I'm curious to know what you think. Leave your comments down below. I appreciate you for checking out yet another episode of the Coffee Pod. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.